When I was asked to do this, I wasn't told it was a kind of futurological speed dating. So it goes, I'll remember that, Karen. I'm going to be much briefer, I think. When I look at any kind of predictions about the future of language teaching or language teacher development, I look at the broader world of what's going on in education, and I look to America first, because that seems to me where most of the trends are initiated. And there are two big trends affecting education globally, two huge trends, and they will affect language teaching as a small part of education, and they'll affect language teacher development as a small part of language teaching. And these two trends are, first of all, digitalization, digital delivery, and even the notion of delivery is quite significant. We're delivering content, more and more digital delivery, whether it's through platforms or whether it's through apps or whatever. This is the first big one. It seems unstoppable at the moment. And the second big one is, I suppose we could call it managerialism, but I'll call it accountability, the obsession with accountability, that everything has to be accountable in whatever terms you choose to define that. So with us, and particularly with language learning and language teacher development, accountability means there have to be clear learning outcomes. However we define them, there are going to be clear learning outcomes, there are going to be clear developmental outcomes. If you put those two things together, the pathological obsession with learning outcomes, however daft they may be, along with digital delivery, I think that there is one very, very clear consequence of that. Teacher development is going to become teacher training rather than developmental. It's going to be in bite-sized chunks. It's going to be training McNuggets, things that can be consumed in 5-10 minute slots while you're waiting for your U-Bahn or tram or whatever it may be. And we're going to see this sort of granularization of teacher development taking place. I don't think it's a good move, but I think it's going to happen. And our job as teacher trainers or teacher developers is to try to minimize the damage. That's my prediction.